Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Trojans offense will have the football first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. Boy, did they have a big... And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. So Washington State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Makes the grab on 3rd. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense yards, Jesse. Didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before.
Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit too for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Trying to set up the screen. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past the
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, USC! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's Meredith. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. He'll do it himself. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. The handoff to Johnson. Shakes off the defender. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Looking to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. It's Ellison. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time four-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
Lets it fly. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. To the air, it's Mayava. Flips it out on the screen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, going up top. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To throw, it's Mayava. Makes the grab down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick.
It's a seam wide open. He's at the touchdown Trojans. A great catch and run for 6.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. San Jose State has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Old Spartan Stadium. They're up by 4 over San Diego State. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ellison. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ellison. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. The Cougars are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Meredith. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this third quarter with a run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th. Washington State will have to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Oh, he's getting a hit. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Trojan. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He leaves it with his back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Let's see what he can do with it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He wants to go deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And after that incompletion, they are left with a 3rd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Powers through the defender. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Here comes the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Washington State has it all working right now. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Meredith. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Washington State going back to work on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
He'll pull it on the read. Running into the open space. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Washington State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. San Jose State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Jeff Garcia, and they are right back in this. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to San Diego State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On 1st down, here comes this offense. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this 4th quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this 4th quarter.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Mayava. With the catch, it's Jordan. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This drive's been productive so far, already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Floating away. Got his man on the right. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, quarterback had exactly what he wanted there. He had his big fella work in the middle of the field. You thought that was going to be an easy pitch and catch? Not so much. It's a mental error by the tight end. They got to clean that up.
Looking to throw again. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Southern Cal! You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And, you know, late in the game's offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass on second down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not...
And it's caught! Touchdown, USC! That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And they spike it to stop the clock. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season